Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing okay. It's cold and rainy here. By some standards, it's not that cold, but by here it is. Okay, so let me see here. What am I doing tonight? This video is Eat Cheap for 1 week, number 2, and Living Lowly for the rest of the month. Most of my life I live lowly. I'm good at this. Okay, I gotta show you what happened. I have never had a failure until I bought this heavy cream. It says on the back of the package, milk. Here is what happened. So I am going to try to come up with a little batch of macaroni and cheese. It would have been better if this coagulated into cream. I'll try to scrape some off the side here. It wasn't entirely unsuccessful, but it wasn't entirely successful either. But we'll just see what happens. And I was whipping, here it is. This is my butter. So then this was annoying. I bought this because it was the cheapest, so now I have to buy another one tomorrow because I wouldn't exactly call this heavy, I wouldn't call this butter. So what I want to make is some macaroni and cheese because I have fish left. So later on I'm going to make a fish sandwich. Wow, I'm like a pyromaniac. And I just made it yesterday or the day before. So all I want to do, everything seems to be going pretty good already. So this should have enough milk to get me going here. I want to cook the raw taste. I don't want to brown my butter and my flour. I just want to cook the raw taste out. So let's see. I think I'm going to be able to. So here's the milk. I can't say it didn't work. I would say it didn't work good. Let's say that. For buttermilk, for butter making, no. But I did generate some milk and some butter, so that was good. But if you've seen me make it before, I've made solid butter. None of this. So see how the milk part is very milky? So this is still going to make some good macaroni and cheese. So I wanted to make macaroni and cheese because I had this really good cheese that I bought marked down, and I had it in the freezer, so I wanted to use it up. And this is going to make some good macaroni and cheese, homemade. So this could be margarine. I think you could do this with shortening or lard if that's all you had. But we want to start moving in the direction of preparing for the worst, just in case. Okay, so last week I bought a week's worth of food, and then I thought I'm going to do the same this week, and I have food that I bought cheap last week left, so I could literally go till the end of the month. So I will show you as we go along what I bought. Okay, the first thing I bought was 2 of these spaghettis from Walmart. I like these. And what I do, and this makes all the difference, is I grind these in the blender and I put these in the spaghetti, and it gives you really good spaghetti, and you don't have to have meat. You can use cheese and olives. mozzarella cheese and olives. So, okay, so the spaghetti was $158 and the stewed tomatoes were $88. Now I had this in here fitting just fine. Okay, so that's first two things. So if we were to keep on, that would end up being a little bit on the expensive side. Oh, what did I do with, oh, here it is. So I have some shelf-stable milk from Dollar Tree. I'm trying to conserve as much money as I possibly can this until the end of the month. I want to live as frugally as I possibly can. So, okay, and then I bought 4 of these boxes of tomato sauce. And you can use these on meatloaf. One of the things that I really love, I learned from Jan from New York City Saves Money. You make your meatballs, you know, the regular meatballs. Then you drizzle the meatballs with good tomato sauce. And then you sprinkle them with mozzarella cheese. That is so good. I will put that recipe in my cookbook. Okay, those were 48 cents each. I bought 4. Then I bought 1 can of Dinty Moore beef stew, and I started buying this because, you know, I follow Feature Man, and he had this, and this is better than the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree is okay. But what I like to do is I like to eat this with biscuits. Okay, so now the beef stew was $2.58. Then I bought 1 can of corned beef hash, and I have instant grits, and if you have an egg or 2, and some toast, that's really a good meal. All right, it's time for the cheese. Okay. This kind of cheese has a rind, and really the rind to me doesn't really taste really good, so I want to cut that off. This cheese has been frozen, so it's a little bit crumbly, but that is okay. I got this cheese cheap. How much did I pay for this? I paid for this 52 cents. I bought it at Grocery Outlet. If your gravy starts getting away from you, just take it off the heat for a minute. Okay, so corned beef. Then I bought 2 cans of pork and beans. So everything I bought was $20. But what this is good for is making baked beans, or you can make fried chicken with pork and beans. And you can put your pork and beans on toast with eggs. You can eat them straight out of the can as well. Okay, so all this stuff was under $20. Then I bought a package of hamburger buns because I only had 1 hamburger bun and I have 2 fish fillets left. You guys, if you want to make fish sandwiches at home and you don't have any tartar sauce, mayonnaise with dill pickle relish is really good. Okay, the carton of heavy cream was, I didn't write it down, but it was close to $5. And then, you know, I've been getting some really good deals at Walmart. So today what I got was, I got a bag of chicken, $1 off for $3.95. And usually that's 20. Here's my 2 chicken, or my 2 fish fillets I have to eat. I don't have to eat them, but you know, they're good. Okay, so the chicken was $3.95. So, you have to say to yourself, is 1 can more valuable than a bag of chicken? Well, it depends. If you have a family of 4, you're going to want to go with the bag of chicken. Okay, so here is 1 cup. I think that's going to be perfect. What I am trying to figure out is I want 1 decent size. Yeah, this is perfect. This is more than enough for 1 meal. And I still have cheese left, see? When you make it at home, you figure that was maybe 10 cents worth cheese. And I also have been buying string cheese. You can make macaroni and cheese out of a string cheese. So that was 1 week food. And that's a lot of food, especially if you're just 1 person. So left over from last week, I have scalloped potatoes and this cheeseburger. I bought these at Dollar Tree, if you remember. I have this suddenly salad. I want to make that this week at some point. And then I had 3 canned meals. For food storage, you can actually beat canned meals. You really can't. And so the canned meals I had, here's the beef stew from Dollar Tree. It's half as expensive and half as good, but it'll do with biscuits. And I bought this beefaroni. This is good. You can eat it right out of the can. And then I bought this chili. I like to make chili fries. Okay, so that can get you by if you're single. So basically, I can get by for the rest of the month. I don't know that that is wise considering the way things are going with these banks not relinquishing money to the wealthy people in San Francisco. So we have to keep an eye. We won't know exactly what's going to happen there until Monday. Here it is. So, you know, I have my fish. I'm not going to be starving. So I want to put a little salt and a little pepper. So that is the cheap food for 1 week. Week number 2. Okay, so if you don't have enough food, you don't have any money, go to the food banks, go to the food pantries, and go to the churches. Okay, so now I want to live lowly for the rest of the month. I want to talk about being a good steward. The Bible talks about that. A good steward with your money is careful and responsible management of something entrusted to one's care. So your money is entrusted to your care. You want to take care of your money. So I want to make a couple points. Do you have a 5-pound bag of potatoes? Do you have 4 bags of beans or 1 pound of beans? 1 bag of rice or 1 bag of pasta? Okay, and then last night I bought marked down fruit. This is pear sauce. This is the best one I ever made. So I bought 1. These are 3 bags for $1. I got them, and I got pears. So the apples are a little bit more durable, but I thought I don't want anything happening to my pears. I use them to make pear bread, pear anything. So let me give you the recipe. Okay. Here's the baked bean recipe to use on your pork and beans. I'd say just use whatever you have. Do you have hot dogs, eggs, anything? All right, here's the cooked pears. What I did is I covered them with water and I added 1/4 cup of sugar and I baked them until they were really soft with 1/4 cup sugar, and then I drained them and I blended them in the blender. Then I boiled the jars, and I just use a saucepan. In the day, I don't even think they had seals. So I filled the jars with the pear sauce. Then I inserted a knife around to make sure there were no bubbles. Then I wiped the rim with vinegar, and then I boiled, and I put the lids on, and I boiled them for 10 minutes. That's all. You can make anything. You can make strawberry jam, grape jelly jam, anything you have. So you won't be wasting your fruit. Then I bought 6 bananas. And here's the bananas. The bananas were really nice. I got them for $1, so I froze them. And tomorrow I will be making some yogurt. Okay, so taking care of the money we have, not being wasteful. Eat or freeze the leftovers. Not being foolish, like when you first get your money on a Friday, living it up all weekend and then being broke on Monday. I work with these people. Okay, I mentioned to you I bought really good cookies. This is before I kind of realized how really kind of bad and not funny this is. And I bought cookies for $5, really good cookies. And I thought, what are you doing? This is a refill, $1. I can buy perfectly fine cookies for $1.25. So for $5, I could get 4 packages of cookies. Girl Scout cookies were $6. But you're kind of helping the Girl Scouts. Okay, I'm buying $5 extra gas. So I buy $25 a week. So that's taking me, that's $100 a month. So it's increasing by $20, but it's making sure if something bizarre happens, I have gas. And I'm buying some extra meat. I'm buying $5 of extra meat, like the chicken, whenever I get a chance. Okay, cheap snacks like what? Banana smoothies. So that's why I'm going to make yogurt, because out of one yogurt, I can make a big pan of yogurt. I'll probably make that tomorrow. And here is another cheap dessert. This is Jell-O. And that's the way, if you can get it Walmart, if you can get it set just right, it's very delicious. So banana smoothies, Jell-O, hot chocolate, and a peanut butter and jam sandwich. So I bought the fruit yesterday marked down, but I want to mention my sweater. I wanted a striped sweater I saw in a boutique, and it was $40, and I thought maybe I can find one cheaper, and I couldn't. So this was in the thrift store, and I go, it's striped, it's good enough. Then one day I was in a thrift store, and I got this striped sweater for $2. Everything was $2. So for around $5.50, I ended up with 2 sweaters. And then the ones in the boutique were half price, but they only had one, and it was a small. And I think it was the only one they ever had in the first place. Okay, so now we want to think about this. We're living lowly, preparing for the worst, just in case. Like what worse? Depression, war, bank runs, food shortages, natural disasters, evacuation, inflation on food and utilities. So what am I going to do? Don't buy new stuff. If you do want to buy something like the sweaters, buy a used one. This one is harsh. Don't go nice places. Nice places cost. Okay, last week I had on one day and then the next day I had 2 cheeseburgers. I used my McDonald's app, 2 for $4, 2 days in a row, and I enjoyed them intensely because, okay, go without everything you possibly can. This is what people hate. Okay, we all know we can go without. It's really crappy. Okay, here is one of my vintage watches I'm selling. This is really pretty. This is old Cassini, and I'm offering this for $100. It's a pretty bracelet watch. It's vintage. It's overpriced. And then I have another old Cassini watch. This is really pretty. I found a guy, the watch was always pretty. The watch band was really hideous, and so I got a band. Eventually I will sell it. This is Daniel Fason. This is a beautiful watch. This is a knockoff Rolex watch. The first Rolex I ever had. I love it. I'm not going to sell it. Okay, this is a great watch. What brand is this? This is really pretty. This was made in China. If I was desperate for money, I could sell these. I don't want to. I try to find Pulsar watches. This is a nice watch because it resembles an expensive watch. It's like a dupe. And this is a Betsey Johnson watch. It looks really pretty with jeans. So if I needed money, I could consider selling some of my watches. But I collect them, so I really don't want to. So for the rest of the month, I think I can get by without buying any food except maybe some lettuce, something like that. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.